Grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage for the things that I can, and the wisdom to love the difference. Here we go. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. Man, I slept. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. Well, no. Said I'll never do it again. No. Man, I'm tired of this shit. Tired of it. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. Man, it's the detox. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. Said I would never do it again. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. I'm so tired of this shit. No. Said I'll never do it again.
Hey there. Welcome to the Overcomers of Relapse podcast. I am D, your host. This is episode 8 of season 2 for my podcast. So welcome to all listeners out there. It is great to share this experience with you. I just want to put this out there right from the beginning. This podcast is not only pertaining to relapse as far as drugs, alcohol, or any other addictions. We are open to all topics. However, our main topic is why do we have addictive behaviors and how can we overcome them? On episode 8 of season 2, I would like to use for a topic, perfect plus perfect equals destruction waiting to happen. Perfect plus perfect equals destruction waiting to happen. Now you may be questioning, if someone thinks they are or something is perfect, how can it be heading towards destruction? Well, let me give you an example of what I mean by this statement. Say that what you see on movies or even on Facebook, people posts that makes you think they have the perfect life. Well, for one thing, it is not true. And if it was, they are heading for destruction. I have met women and men that say, I am waiting for that perfect one to be in love with. Now, me personally, I really don't think they know what they are asking for. To prove my point, just say 2 so-called perfect people fall in love and get married. Tell me what is left to do. Chances are what these 2 people have with each other is very superficial and has no real depth. Life is about loving each other's scars and hurts, as well as joy and happiness. Loving each other even when you're arguing and in disagreement. Love is not about being perfect. Love is about loving a person in imperfections, which make the love you have perfect. Now, this is something that can be very helpful to the addicted. A lot of people that suffer from addictions are perfectionists, I should know. And they look at their addictions and think that it is impossible for anyone to truly love them because they see their own self with tainted vision and therefore cannot spiritually see what a beautiful soul they truly are. Addiction can be blinding to the body, soul, and spirit. When you are under substance influences, it makes you think you are stronger physically, smarter mentally, and full of pure, high, prideful energy spirits. This is the false illusion of the addiction substance. Now, with that being said, addiction or not, none of us needs to be too hard on ourselves trying to achieve perfection. You don't know how good is if you never experience bad. I know we all hate to go through some things, but the truth of the matter is the best learning tool the universe uses is your flaws and numerous situations filled with problems to remind you that you are human, the wonderful creation he created to bring you to a place where you realize the need of the God of the universe in the everyday presence of your life. Now, this is a lesson we all learn eventually. Now, it may take a lifetime, depending on the mentality of the individual and their perfectionist mindset. My addicted friend, just remember, if our Creator had intended for us to be perfect, flaws would not exist. The perfect you is the real you, and with an added bonus, which I call flaws. Flaws is a bonus to us all. With them, without them, we would never grow into the intentionally designed creation that makes us all unique and useful. I mean, look at it this way. You would never know how potent the oil of an olive is without the crushing. If you don't chew your food, you really don't get the delicious taste of every bite. Same with our development. Crushing is necessary for us to evolve into something greater, not perfect, but better than perfect. Perfect can only be perfect which does not understand ugliness, impurity, tainted, flaws, characteristics, bad character, etc., etc. Greater can overcome obstacles and triumph with victory. Imperfection teaches us that beauty really is in the eye of the beholder. All people can look at the same sky and come to a different conclusion. I mean, let me give you for instance. A perfectionist would probably say something like, today's weather will really be beautiful today if it was not for the rain. Now, an imperfectionist person would probably say, it is a beautiful day. Although it's raining, it will make rainbows and beautiful things to grow. All in the perception of the person. I personally appreciate my imperfections. They make me me, with room to grow greater, not perfect. Now, I must confess, I have not always been this way. I was a true perfectionist. It really got the best of me during my addiction and relapses. I felt like, man, you really blew it this time. There is nothing perfect about you. You are a true defect. I know some others have probably been there also. But I have learned, even through all my problems with addictions, it has made me a better me. Because I know it is okay to be flawed. I have no doubt that if I would have continued in my pursuit for perfection, which is not obtainable, it is possible I would not be here today. And definitely not so transparent in sharing my flaws that I hope may help others. My friends, don't chase after perfection, because perfect plus perfect equals destruction, which is a false sense of useless being, shallow, and not very resourceful. Now, if you want to go for perfect, go for trying to obtain perfect love for humanity, because at the end of it, greater plus greater equals greatness. and I feel great. Well, that's it for my episode 8 for season 2. Please visit my website, The Overcomers of Relapse Lounge. It is listed on the screen. Please feel free to post on blogs, share thoughts, and also feel free to chat. Contact information is on there also, along with a lot of great music. Also, come join us on my Facebook group called Overcomers of Relapse Lounge. A lot of great inspiring posters and just a great group of people to chat with. Let me know your opinions and thoughts, and also if you would like to be a guest on the podcast. Thanks again for joining me. Talk with you again very soon. Take care of yourselves out there. Bye-bye.
God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage for the things that I can, and the wisdom to love endurance. Here we go. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. Man, I slept. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. Well, man, no. Said I'll never do it again. No. Man, I'm tired of this shit. Tired of it. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. Man, it's the detox. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. Said I would never do it again. No. Said I'll never do it again. No.